Audacy check-in. I am Mike Adam. I am here with Amber. So many things going on. I'm glad we got a second to catch up. Congratulations on the tour and the music, everything.
No, thank you, Mike. Thank you for having me. I'm like super happy to like be on the road and just meeting the fans. So I'm like really happy that you guys wanted me on.
Of course. And, I want the record to show before we get started that I did not submit questions to your management prior to this interview. And anybody that knows anything about a K-pop interview, I feel like that's
Yeah.
very rare. And I also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's a testament to the freedom you now have at this stage of your career.
Yeah, like I'm like I think I was scrolling online and then I saw a tweet from you asking questions. So I'm like, "Oh, you're going to put me in the hot seat today."
No, no, not at all. I mean, honestly, like 99% of your fans really just want to know when you're coming to their town. Like that's seriously what the questions are. But do you feel like you are less affected now or micromanaged by your handlers now versus when you were like doing the FX thing?
I think the way to kind of phrase it is that I have so much freedom that it's also kind of scary that like to be like a total adult, like I'm learning about not only like my production and all the layers of that, like mixing, mastering, you're going into publishing. Oh my gosh, publishing is a whole other beast. I know the like the non-sexy parts of the industry, but
Right.
also like my like finances. I like my retirement accounts. Like I have no idea. Like adulting is just weird, but I feel like that I'm just with my team. I feel so like loved. And like we always strive, like I think it's for me as well, we always strive to have like just a positive like affirmation for each other. We there are times where we fight and we like, because it's again, it's never about like I'm the artist, you're the this and you're the this. It's very much like we're a team and there's a camaraderie that we have. So
Sure.
sometimes, I might be calling up certain people for certain things when it's technically someone else's job, but it's like it's just we kind of get each other. And
Right.
like my MD, he's going to be doing this. And I'm just like, wait, you did that for me? He's like, yeah. I'm like, thank you.
Do you think it's fair to even honestly categorize your music now as K-pop?
I would honestly say it's not K-pop anymore. I haven't released a Korean song in a long time. I will probably in the future, but it's just I want to say just generally just pop now. Or if you want to call me indie, it's indie, whatever. Honestly, labels are just there, I think, as something to help identify me. But I think I'm just in very many labels, so it doesn't matter.
Awesome. I asked Sister 19 this question just the other day, and I want to
Mm-hmm.
ask you as well. If you could be the supporting artist
Mm-hmm.
on tour with any artist you want, doesn't have to be K-pop, whatever, who would that be? Who does Amber mesh really well with, hypothetically?
This was a question that my manager threw at me 2 years ago, and I could not answer this. I think
So I'm
I would
really I'm doing it for your manager, really. He was like, ask Amber this.
um honestly, I would love to be with Taylor Swift and Taylor Swift or Paramore. I think that's just the range. So uh yeah, and I would honestly I think just as a fan, I would just want to be at the backstage just watching this. It's just an excuse to watch them backstage.
I love that. And before we wrap, Amber, I feel like you are very comfortable in your own skin. And
Mhm.
I really love that. When did you really fall into the groove with that and find that confidence? Because I imagine it wasn't always like that.
Yeah. I want to say around, I think fully, I think maybe summer of last year, actually. I always had, uh, I always knew about this insecurity that I have, that I think I will always have. But I think being comfortable knowing that I have that insecurity and that I know the steps shout out to my therapist for kind of showing me the ways that I can think about my insecurities and to, I guess, quote unquote, overcome them, or just be okay with it and be content. I think has been something that I've been practicing. And I think last year was just like, wow, I'm actually getting the rhythm of it. I don't think I'll ever like get over or be cured of my anxiety, or if I have depression, that I'll be cured of it. But it's just more like I know that I will be okay, and that whenever I feel like kind of out of my head, that I am now comfortable asking for help.
I think sometimes people look to define others and put others
Mm-hmm.
in boxes more so than the individual is
Mm-hmm.
even doing,
Yeah.
and so my son, he's only little, but
Mm-hmm.
he likes wearing dresses, he likes
Mm-hmm.
painting his
Oh,
nails,
that's
he likes
awesome.
stuff like that, and other little
Oh yeah.
kids will be like, oh, how come you're wearing a dress? Are you a
Yeah.
girl or whatever? And he's like,
Yeah.
I'm Gael, and he just says his
Yeah.
name, and I'm like, that is the literal best answer you could possibly say. And
Yeah.
I think so. I just think people sometimes, it's easier for them to be able to define something
Mm-hmm.
perfectly in their head than just
Mm-hmm.
kind of be like, oh, this person is
Yeah.
just living their best life.
Exactly. And I feel like with me, what's been helping me is as long as I'm grounded in knowing who I am, and also knowing I'm a very like I some days I will feel spicy. Some days I will feel very, very just introverted and closed off to the world. But in the end, I'm Amber. I think knowing that and being grounded in that is just the most important thing. And for me, and I will always um, hope that everything that I do comes from a place of kindness. And when I mess up, I'm so sorry. Like I will come from a place of humility, and that's who I keep hoping to be. And hopefully in the future, just be at peace with that as well. I think I'm at peace with it to a certain degree, but I'm definitely learning to be comfortable and more comfortable every day in my own skin.
And this is why your fans connect with you on such a deep level. I love it. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Congratulations on everything. I'm so
Yeah,
excited to see what you
yeah.
do next.
No, thank you, Mike. I really appreciate it.